me and Leni booked our trip, and we decided to go to the resort just as planned. And I was barely trying to get some more sleep, and I was literally wanting Leni to have a nice time at the resort with me and Lincoln. So that is exactly what she would always want. A nice, just refreshing vacation for her. And that was the one thing that Leni would ever want. And Lincoln, by morning, was soon getting ready to go to the Royal West Luxury Resort. And that was quite exciting for him. And he was packing up right away to go to the Wildwood Luxury Resort, and I was wanting to go with Lincoln and Leni on our luxurious little trip, and that was the best thing that I would also want, a nice vacation for me too. And that was so exciting about what I would have ever wanted. And I think I was pointing out that this would be the perfect way to get away from it all the chaos on home, and be away from our family for a bit. And that was pretty great and not so bad. But it wasn't long before Lincoln was pointing his finger at me, and I was literally trying to ask him one favor.
Why should you get her? I've literally been waiting 17 years for someone in this family who likes the things I like. Help! Oh, thank goodness. I got in here to show Lily my fashion magazine, but now I can't get out of this baby prison. Oopsie daisy. There you go, Leni. Thank you.
And this was no example for how much we decided to keep our elemental covers on the secret profile, but it was high risks, even if we're going on a nice weekend vacation together. Meanwhile, in the Luna and Luann's room, Lily was jamming with Luna, trying to come up with a new song for Luna's new rocking powers, which she had got since she met her elemental Chip, the rock elemental, underwater in the underwater cave. And that was quite so rocking for her, being exciting to be a new rock elemental for the first time. But she sees that Lola and Lana have taken Lily into their room for a tea party. And Luna was criticizing the twins that she had Lily first, and she wanted her back. Well, I see that you two are using Lily to have a nice tea party, but I was using her as a member of my little band in my room, and therefore have fun, because I am going back in my room to perform for my next gig. And then Luna huffed away, and crossly she said, "Let's rock." And with that, she just said her magic word, and she realized that she had the magic elemental watch that could turn her into her rock elemental. So she ran as fast as she can into her room, just before turning into her rocky state, which apparently was her rocky elemental body. And she was quite dumbfounded and felt defeated. And to make things much worse, I said, man, I really hope I don't flame on. And Leni said, yeah, I really hope I can say let's splash when I'm at the resort. And Lincoln said, man, I hope I don't say let's fly in case I just float again. And then we just activate our watch-up powers, and our elemental creatures, Puff, Blaze, and Kino, were about to enter right into them and transform into our elemental forms in an instant. And all of a sudden, we just turned into our elemental versions of ourselves a second time. And that was literally not good, especially if we're going to resort to our nice 2-weekend vacation. But Leni doesn't mind. I bet there's plenty of ocean around it where she can dive underwater and swim with the fishes. But then she decided to change back to normal, and so did the rest of us. And I think that Leni has suggested that we should still go to the Royal Woods Luxury Resort if it's the only thing that we must do. Even if we show off our powers, of course. And by the way, of course, I have decided, of course, that we should not use our powers at the resort at all times, because we should have our powers be strictly forbidden, even while we're on vacation. And I think that was my only best option, not to cause any damage while we're there. And Leni understands, because I think that would make a most sensible choice, even if she might just use her elemental watery body just a little bit, of course, because that won't hurt as much as we all do. And of course, we will be staying at the resort for like 2 days, because that will be the most possible way to get away from so many interruptions, of course, which are in this house. And I really bet that Leni doesn't mind just running on the beach and somehow hiding behind rocks using her water powers. And Luna agrees that she would also come too, because she was the one who accompanied with us to the Ice Cream Shark Water Park the night after this night. And I think that Luna agrees, and Leni also agrees to come too. And that would be the more logical explanation why they both want to join. So that makes 4 people in all, according to the rules, which is said on that letter Lincoln got from the mail after winning the prize. And this was going to be the most literally best trip that we would ever have in our lives. Just as always, it'll be just like going to the Ice Cream Shark Water Park again, but hotel style. And Luna was so excited that she has decided to phone her girly friend Sam Sharp that she is going on a weekend trip to the Royal Woods Luxury Resort with me, Lincoln, and Leni. And she also knows how wonderful it is if they had a getaway trip on their own and walked on the beach and also, of course, would spend time enough to relax on their 2 luxurious floaties on their own, which will be quite relaxing. And that was the most more relaxational thing that Sam would ever wanted. Spend some time with Luna, and she said, "Go ahead, Luna. Go spend some time with Lori, Lincoln, and Leni. It'll be quite fun being there, and I really hope next summer we should have a vacation to ourselves." And then I was so excited. So we got all packed up for the Royalist Luxury Resort. And I was so glad that Lincoln was also coming. And seeing that my car was already packed up for the trip, I was soon ready for this kind of adventure that you guys won't ever expect to see happening in a story. So, also, I was wanting to drive to the resort just for us to spend some time together, like on the beach together, and Lincoln would have fun with Luna, like playing in the water and rubbing sunscreen, and also, of course, Leni as well. And also, best of all, I think that Lincoln and I should walk together at the beach, hand in hand. And no matter what, this will be the best vacation that we will have ever in our lives as siblings. Oh, and also I want to give a happy birthday to Liliana Mummy, the voice of Leni Loud, my second oldest sister of mine. And I bet that Leni must have a wonderful birthday this year. And I really hope that I would have much more fun with my sister Leni together, and we'll have more Lori to Leni moments for the rest of our lives. And that is literally the best birthday that Leni ever had. And hope that you'll find out in the next chapter when we take a good look at the L-ementals. The story begins. And I bet that Leni will be seeing more parts in this new exciting chapter of the Elementals as she discovers that she can handle her water powers on her own and as a water elemental. And this will be the best moment that my sister Leni will always have in her life. And that is going to be a toad's happy thing that she will ever have. And I hope you take a good look at the next part I will be making for you guys. So stay tuned for more on YouTube. And also, happy birthday, Liliana Mommy, and also Leni Loud, my favorite sister